Alright, so I made a version 2.0 of this now, and I would like to show you guys what I've changed on it. I think it's pretty significant, so I'm going to make a whole new video instead of just kind of tacking it on to what it was. So anyone who's watched the previous one, I'll set a time at the bottom in the description to go forward to show the new stuff, but anyone who hasn't seen it, I want to go through the whole process again. So what is Twitchty? Twitchty is just a way to allow you to assign your favorite emotes or a string of text to a simple one key binding. Obviously, sadly, this can be misused as like a spammer, if you will, but Twitch doesn't allow you to spam that constantly anyways, and people who spam are going to do it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Another application for them to do that won't make a difference. What I envisioned whenever I made it was for people who like are moderators, are big followers of a streamer, and like when someone subscribes to the stream, they want to throw up an emote and maybe the player's name, welcome them to the channel. So that's what I envisioned, and the first one worked out pretty well, but the second one I thought of, some people do want to put people's name in their little key binding, so why not allow them to type it in there as well on the fly? So that's what I did. I'm going to go ahead and run it and show you guys what you can do with it, and yeah, excuse me, a little acid reflux there. So when you run the program, you're going to have it down here in the bottom right, Twitchty 2.0 Kappa, and you can click on that. You have options exit to close down the program, and then in options you have enabled and show GUI. The enabled is there so if you don't want to use the key bindings, you want to actually use the default numpad system 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. You don't have to close the program out or anything like that. You just have to check that box. So I'm going to click show GUI. When you first run it, this is going to say default profile. You're going to want to go into change profiles, new profile. I'll go ahead and run it through that. So let's say a new profile. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and type it in as Banny2. Hit OK. Profile created. And then if we back out of here, we now have the current profile is Banny2. And then you go into change profiles, and here's a list of all your current profiles. After you made your first profile and stuff, you can go to delete profile. Yes, I want to remove a profile. These are your certain profiles that you have. Go into default profile, select folder. Yes. And now it's been removed. And now I only have these two, and that's the only two I need. Load profile, same as delete profile, but instead you're just going to load the profile. Alright, so now that we have our profile loaded, I'm going to go to edit profile so I can set my key bindings to what I want. Your key list is here. It's going to show 0, 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 to 9. And that is not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. the keypads at the top of the keyboard. It's on the right hand side of the keyboard. So unfortunately for like laptops and things that do not have those keys, this won't be usable for you. I do apologize about that. Maybe if there's some kind of request or anything to make it usable for laptops and things, I'll do that. But as of the moment, I found this to be the most efficient way. So I'm going to go ahead and click the 0 key, view key binding. At the moment, it has nothing on it because we created a whole new profile. So I'm going to OK. I'm going to go to edit key binding. What would you like to assign to this key? Please note some special characters will not work. You'll just have to test that out and see which one will not. And then it says if you wish to add in a custom text during the paste, put the word text without quotes. It doesn't have to be in all caps or anything like that. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this one to the Banny 4G, which is Banny 4G for a new sub. So we go Banny 4G. I'm going to do that 3 times, and then I'm going to put in text. Now, like I said, you could do it all caps, low caps, it doesn't matter. I prefer all caps so you know it's there. And then I'm going to do the Banny 4G again. Then I hit OK. Go back to here. Now if we do edit key binding, it now has our string that we had in there. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. And now if I go down here and I press my 0 key, it found the text. It located that it had the word text in there, so it knows to ask this question. If there's no text in that string, then this won't pop up. But since it does find it, it's going to pop up. So let's say that, I subscribe to the channel, and so now I want to do TF2 Profit, hit OK, and then voila, it spits out all 3 of the emotes, the name, and then all 3 emotes again in one button. All you just have to do is just type in your text that you want it to do. And there you have it. I think it's pretty simple, pretty nice, pretty efficient. Thanks for watching, and enjoy.